Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Mixed Match Challenge Season 2, Episode 13, the season finale review. And I'm happy this is the season finale because this really hasn't been that good of a season. But I'll get into more of that at the end of the video. Let me just start off by talking about this episode. We had the pre-show. We had the hosts of Caleb Waxon and Vic Joseph. And I think the first thing that started off was an interview with Apollo Crews and Bailey because Finn Balor had to be replaced because in real life he was, I think, sick or injured and he was sent home and didn't work Raw, and it was under question whether or not he was going to be able to work TLC this past Sunday. And so Apollo Crews took his place, which I guess kind of made sense since he's been kind of doing like a thing with Jinder Mahal and stuff lately, but whatever. I really wasn't that interested in that. So there's that. And they talked really about nothing important. Team Asuka get interviewed from like a week ago, and the Miz pretty much blames Asuka for like every time they've lost and stuff like that, and Asuka gives him like a really big chop and says that's gonna leave a moke. And then the Fabulous Truth get interviewed, and they talk about nothing important. Then we had the actual episode itself. We had Vic Joseph, Michael Cole, and Renee Young on commentary for this show. And we had the first match. It was Mahalisha with the Sin Brothers ringside versus Apollo Crews and Bailey. Boring match. Jinder Mahal gets the heat on Apollo Crews for a long-ass time. And then eventually Bailey gets the hot tag. And when she's about to beat Alicia Fox with the Bailey to belly, the Sin Brothers pull her out of the ring, and Apollo Crews takes out the Sin Brothers. Jinder Mahal takes out Apollo Crews. Bailey hits a suicide dive on Mahal, puts Alicia Fox back in the ring, and Alicia Fox hits a big boot on Bailey for the win. So Mahalisha qualifies for the finals, which was very weak. Didn't like this at all. Then afterwards, they get interviewed and talk about how they're going to go on vacation and stuff. And then you had the main event. It was Team Asuka versus the Fabulous Truth. This match was fine. The crowd seemed into it. The Miz doesn't really want Asuka to be in the match because he doesn't trust her since she caused them to lose their first match together. So the Miz and R-Truth started off, and R-Truth has the advantage, and Miz is out, and he throws Miz out of the ring, and the Fabulous Truth do a dance break, and then the Fabulous Truth and Asuka do a dance break, but the Miz isn't happy about this, and the Miz hits a big boot on R-Truth, gets the heat on him for a while, and then Carmella gets the hot tag on Asuka, which wasn't believable at all, and then Asuka regains control, and they hit moves, and then eventually Carmella sets up for a super kick on Miz, and Miz puts Asuka in front of him, and she ends up taking the super kick, and then Miz rolls up R-Truth, and R-Truth kicks out. Carmella hits a super kick, and Miz gets hit with the axe kick, but Miz kicks out, and then Miz and Asuka throw Awesome Truth out of the ring, and Team Asuka get into a fight, and Asuka lays out Miz, and R-Truth hits him with the Impredia for the win, and the Fabulous Truth advance to the finals of Mixed Match Challenge, and that was that. Boring episode. I thought it was very below average. I'm giving it a D+. It was not that good. But now we have the final set. It's Mahalisha versus the Fabulous Truth, and I think that's a very weak finals. And yeah, it's just pretty much is just eclipses what Mixed Match Challenge has been all about this season. And yeah, it's just a very weak finals. I just couldn't imagine. I don't really watch sports, but I'm just gonna see if I could use this as an analogy. If like in the Super Bowl or something, like the two lowest teams of like the league made it to the Super Bowl, that would be a weak ass Super Bowl. And I feel like that about Mixed Match Challenge. And a lot of people tell me with sports that WWE should be like sports and do round robin tournaments. Mixed Match Challenge proves that they can't do that because they don't have long term planning at all. People keep getting injured and having to get replaced. It was just Mixed Match Challenge was just a disaster this season. That's really all it was. I think they've had like 6 replacements. Um, and this tournament started in September, and we're in December now. Within 4 months, people just kept getting hurt and stuff like that. There was only I think one superstar that was replaced that wasn't injured, but yeah, that what Mixed Match Challenge pretty much exposes is um how how easy it is for is injuries and how bad the WWE's long term booking is. That's really what it is, and all Mixed Match Challenge is really used for, anyways. Um, is probably testing out the XFL. That's what it's being used for because I hear the XFL is going to be airing on Facebook Watch, so I think they use Mixed Match Challenge as kind of a testing platform. And I could see them doing another season because the XFL launches in 2020. They may want to do a few more seasons just to see if they can continue to test the waters with Facebook Watch. Um, that's all this is. And the finals are weak. Um, I can understand maybe the Fabulous Truth being in it just because I like that team and they're going to be a team long term, so I don't have an issue with that. But Mahalisha, please. I mean, but then again though, like Team Oscar, everyone knew Team Oscar wasn't going over because Oscar already has a match at TLC, and that's probably too half the reason half the guys were replaced. People had matches, um, at the pay per view already, so this was just a weak season. Don't check it out. If I had to give the season a rating overall, I'm giving it the big D. It was just really not that good of a season. I really hope they don't continue Mixed Match Challenge next season, just because it was very uninteresting. But we'll see how the match is this Sunday. But I don't expect the match to be that good. But that's pretty much my review of Mixed Match Challenge. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell so that way every time I upload a video, you guys get the notifications for it. Make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and on the Talkinator YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.